New game. Yes. We're doing Cycle of Eternity. We have Carson. We have Min. We have William York. And we have Michael McGlenn. Here is what we get. Bandages. Let's tie bandages. We get a crowbar. We get Elder Sign pendant. We get kerosene lantern. We have a spell. Instill bravery. All right, so these are all of the items we have. We can choose who gets what, and then this this spell as well. So who wants what? Keep in mind when you use a spell, something might happen, so be careful.
I'll take the crowbar.
Okay. Go ahead and take it to your space. I'll take the bandages.
I'll take the pendant.
Okay. Got a lantern and we got the spell.
Mr. Thomas imported this pendant.
I'm gonna take the lantern.
Okay.
Shortly after, he took his own life.
Who wants a spell? You or another investigator within range discard 1 horror, so it's kind of like a small heal.
I'll take the spell.
Okay. And then we all get 2 investigation things. That's this one. Investigation token, so take 2 of these. Just put them in your little big old box. And then is there anything else that we get as part of your special ability? I don't think so. There's like 1 or 2 of these guys who actually get something as part of that, but I don't think that that is in here. All right. So that's done. Continue setup. I'm on the app again. You guys can watch along. You slump into your office chair after a long day of interviews. You've been investigating the disappearances surrounding a wealthy neighborhood for 2 weeks, but you have nothing to show for it. The telephone rings. You answer and hear the panicked voice of an older man. Is this the investigator who visited the Vanderbilt estate? You flip through the files on your desk. William Vanderbilt, a wealthy bachelor, mother recently deceased. He had refused to meet with you, but you were able to speak to several members of his serving staff. Playing Raylan Givens. Playing U.S. Marshal Raylan Givens. This is Eugene, Mr. Vanderbilt's butler. I did not know who else to call. The police think I'm crazy. Unnatural things have started happening here. I'm worried for my master. I think he's in danger. Please help. It's weird that you say master, but okay. Finally, a lead. You hang up the phone, throw on your coat, and leave for the Vanderbilt estate. You also call 3 of your best friends to come with you, because why not?
And another butler, because
you know,
one butler isn't
maybe I
enough.
used to work there. Maybe I used to work there. What is my story? Carson Sinclair has served 3 generations of the Webb family in Arkham, first as a footman and later as a butler. Always proper, Carson watched with disapproval as his most recent employer, Hercule Webb, Mr. Satan, also known as, began bringing bizarre artifacts and profane tomes into his house, engaging in occult studies. He was
Mr.
aided in
Thomas
these endeavors.
imported those artifacts and tomes for him.
by his business manager, the disagreeable Dupuis. Disaster struck when Mr. Webb was drawn through an impossible hole in the sky while Carson brought him evening tea. No one believed Carson's description of the events, and with no proof of Mr. Webb's death, control of his estate has passed to Dupuis, who has quietly siphoned funds from the Webb Trust and effectively frozen out the Webb children. Carson has resolved to get to the bottom of the matter for the children's sake. Won't someone please think of the children? All right, so continuing the setup, I'm going to remove this and put this over here. Your car rattles up the uneven drive, pulling to a stop in front of the estate. Several cars and carriages are parked along the drive. However, the butler who contacted you is nowhere to be seen. You knock on the large oak door to no response. Fearing something has happened, you try the handle, and the door swings open into a lavish entryway. Alright, I need this. Here is our starting room. Everybody starts right here. You step into the warmth of the house. A strange stillness hangs in the air, and your footsteps echo through the quiet entrance. In the middle of the lobby sits a table with a small pile of papers that could be investigated. A table with a telephone sits at the top of the staircase on the right. A mysterious painting of a nighttime landscape looms over the lobby staircase. Silence is broken by the muffled shouts and sounds of crashing pots and pans coming from the door on your left. Right here. Actually, instead of this, I'm going to use this. It has like a weird hitbox.
Your weird hitbox.
You notice a shelf stacked with books and other objects nearby. Let me get this. Did I not properly do this? You know what? It's fine. You know what? There's a There's a bookcase right here we can use. Thought I had a thing under it, but that's fine. Pushing it in front of the door could prevent someone or something from coming through, if you would like to do that. The other three doors lead into the mansion. There is a door here. There is a door here. There is a door here. And then this is not a door. This is a... Where is this? This is covered up. It doesn't mean that there's a secret door there. It just means that there's not supposed to be a door there, in case you were wondering.
And this one too.
Oh, yeah. That's also actually covered up. Okay. Now is the time for us to do things. There is no turn order, but I believe you have to go through your entire turn before the next person can go. You have two actions. Moving is you can move 2 spaces. As you can see, this particular room is made up of 3 spaces. There's space 1, space 2, space 3. And then interacting...
Supposed to be a grid?
No, it's not a grid. And then interacting with one of the clues is also an action. Opening a door is an action. Basically doing anything is an action. Who would like to go?
Where Where's the crash?
The crash came from this door.
I go over there and open the door.
Okay, you're going to open the door.
Did I move a space or?
No,
Not
you didn't move
really.
a space. No. A ruckus can be heard on the other side of this door. Shouting, the crash of pots and pans, and is that hissing? I should also tell you, you can look at something before deciding if you want to interact with it. Like, you can say, what is this clue again? And you can look at it, and I will tell you the description of it. But that's not an action, that's just looking at it, and then you can decide if you want to actually spend an action on it. Alright. Gotta get a new room. Oops. The door swings open to reveal a dining room in chaos. An aging man in a tailcoat scrambles through a serving window into the kitchen as he tries to escape a strange black creature writhing on the dining room table.
Rattle 'em, boys!
I also need a wall. This is not a door. The creature turns to face you. Its black serpentine body shifts and changes, playing tricks on your eyes as you try to focus on it. This is a hunting horror. The creature unfurls its leathery wings and unleashes a blood-curdling screech. Lost joke. Roll your... what is this? Will.
So I hit 4.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to change this die into a success?
But will it succeed?
I'm not going to tell you. I will tell you. You will suffer horror for every non-success. If you get 2 success, then you don't suffer anything.
So I guess I want to succeed.
Probably do. So do you?
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Well, you have to use your token to do so. Just delete it. You can just, yeah. Just delete it. Just get out of here.
It is out.
I mean, it's confusing, Lost Joke. Why are you being so hard?
To you.
Why are you being so difficult? Alright, so you don't suffer any horror. In the center of the dining table, a carving knife sits embedded in a roast. We have a knife that is here on the table. But I'll leave it right there.
Did Lost Truck move into this next room as part of his action, or did he just open the door?
We're still doing his action. This is all
We're
because he
still
explored. Yeah, we're still resolving it. So give us some time.
No.
A china cabinet stands against the wall, though it looks to have been repurposed to store all manner of knickknacks. China cabinet. I mean, you're looking at all this stuff. There is a unspeakable horror writhing on the table, looking ready to pounce. But you're looking at the fine china in the corner.
It's obviously written by Tolkien.
You can see a kitchen through the serving window. Most of the cabinets are ajar due to the food preparation, but one that has been locked shut with chain catches your attention. Aside from the monster, wriggling there.
Quick, tell me about how the leaves blow in the wind.
I'll write 3 pages just for you. In the kitchen, you can also see that someone has left the refrigerator open. Water leaks out into a puddle on the floor. It's wasting all that power. And then we
Tell me
have...
all about how that roast was prepared.
And then we have a guy here. Eugene. You spot the old man you saw climbing through the serving window, huddling in the corner behind the oven. Sweat beads off his brow and his eyes bulge in terror. You may, if you choose to, Lost Joke, move one space into the explored area.
Eugene and Carson must know each other.
Probably. I mean, all butlers know each other, right?
Yeah.
I
All right.
enter the room.
You enter the room. Well, you're with this monster now. What would you like to do, Lost Joke? You still have one action left to you.
I'm gonna rattle him.
You gonna rumble him?
Well, yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna use to rumble him?
This crowbar.
What is that crowbar? Does it say what it is? It should say like heavy weapon or
It says
something.
heavy weapon.
You are attacking with a heavy weapon. You heave your weapon up and let it fall, allowing its weight to do most of the work. Lost Joke, roll strength. You succeed. You connect with a crushing blow. And you deal the amount of damage that the weapon has listed.
2.
2 damage.
You never should have come here.
Never should have come here. Alright, that's Lost Joke's turn. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I will move into the next room.
Okay. You are now also with the monster.
The secretary hustles through the door like she's following her new boss.
Yes. And?
You get 2 actions, right?
Well, that's your action. It's one action. So yeah, you get one more.
I'll pick up the knife.
The knife is not in that area. It's in this area. This is a different. You could move. You would have to evade the monster to do so. You could move as part of your current action because you do have 2 things of movement, but you do have to evade the monster to do so. Now that you're in the same thing, you could also attempt to attack the monster and then move, but that would be all your moves, all your actions. So
I'll continue moving.
all right, you do have to evade this
evade.
monster. Evade. Resolve an evade check. Confirm. The creature displays remarkable agility, hovering sideways into your path with a shriek. Roll agility. And you need to get 3.
My agility is 4, and I roll 1 additional die while evading a monster.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. So roll 5. You can turn this into a success if you would like. Then you succeed. You're able to duck under the flying beast.
Good. And then I'll pick up the knife.
Okay, grab it. And that is your other action, because picking up that stuff is an action.
Yeah.
And that is your turn. Kyle, you or me? You want to go?
No, you do it.
All right,
You go.
Shut the door.
I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to shut the door and barricade it. Bye.
You're holding the door.
Carson yells out for Michael, who I think in this case is probably the private investigator who got called originally. We're all here with him. Attack it again! Attack it again! He's almost dead! Michael, you may attack it again if you wish.
Am I being compelled to?
You know, I'm giving you an action to do something.
Okay.
So, attack it if you would like. Would you like to attack
Strength?
it? Here, let me bring it up. Are you going to attack it?
I think you want me to attack it.
I would like you to attack it, but I'm not forcing you to attack it. I'm giving you an action. Okay. You are attacking it with the crowbar, I assume.
No, I'm gonna use my foot.
You swing your weapon toward the beast with one hand, counterbalancing your swing with the other arm. Roll agility. And you're looking for 2. Well, you did it. You do an amount of damage equal to your test result and the weapon. So that is, I believe, a total of 4 damage.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. This guy has a lot of health. You smash the creature with the head of the weapon. The monster suffers damage, or the monster suffers damage. But he's still not dead. Carson will quickly shuffle away. I mean, he's just a butler. He doesn't do fighting. He doesn't fight monsters.
What
Carson,
do you do then, Carson?
He was
you would
worried
like
about
some
his friend
tea.
Eugene, but after seeing that monster,
well, I mean, Mr. McGlenn here with a crowbar and Ms. Fan with her knife that she just found should do
Annie.
wonderfully. I think Carson is instead going to search this thing. A disheveled pile of papers. So this is gone. Just delete it. The papers stacked on the table are invitations marked with today's date. Quote, "The stars have come round to their positions in the cycle of eternity. The Vanderbilt Astronomy Association cordially invites you to a celebratory evening. I gain 1 clue token." So I'm up here by the table. And that is my turn, because it took an action to give Michael McGlenn an action.
Okay.
You didn't say my full name.
William. Michael Caine. Michael Caine McGlenn.
Michael McGlenn Kane.
I'm going to move into this space.
Okay.
Because they have it handled in there.
Seems like it.
Do we though?
And then search this.
Okay. Just to let you know, an end table stands against the wall holding a telephone. Would you indeed like to search it?
Yeah.
You try the drawer, but warped wood has left it stuck shut. You need to test your strength. And I do not know what you need. It's just test it and see what happens. Oof. Would you like to turn this into a success? Do 1 success? At the cost of 1 clue token?
Sure.
I can let him reroll a die too.
If you would like to do that, go ahead.
I will.
Okay. Reroll 1 die. I would say reroll one of your blank. Yeah, just go ahead and reroll 1 die. I already know what you got, so. Alright, well, you have potentially 2 successes if you use both of your clue tokens. Would you like to do that, or use 1, or...
I'm just going to use 1 token.
Okay. So go ahead and, yeah, drop that somewhere. Alright, you got 1 success.
Oh, I can't delete it.
Don't worry about it. I'll get it. With a powerful tug, you open the drawer, causing the phone to go crashing to the ground. Inside the drawer, you find an item that looks like it has been sitting there for quite some time. It is...
The King James Bible.
The King James Bible. And you do just, you get this. It is yours now.
Okay.
And now this is, done. Let's just say you or another investigator in range may discard one face down horror. That's not bad. All right, that is it for all of our turns. It is now the Mythos phase. Darkness falls, inky blackness envelops William Yorick, bringing with it a soft, gentle susurrus. I don't think I've ever heard that word in my life. Place darkness in each space in William Yorick's room. Oh no. Darkness means that you cannot use clue tokens to enhance your rolls.
Okay.
You also suffer one face-down horror, but you can roll will to try to negate that.
All right.
So go ahead and roll a 4. You definitely negate it, so you don't suffer any horror.
Okay. Okay.
The hunting horror moves 3 spaces toward the investigator in range with the lowest observation. Who has the lowest observation? 4, 4, 5, 4. He's already with someone, so he's gonna attack Michael. You hear the creature before you catch sight of it. I mean, he's right there. You think you could see it. Flying low, it slams into your center of mass and carries you off, slashing and biting you all the while.
Carrying me where? We're indoors.
Michael, roll strength. You want to try to negate some of this damage.
And you move.
Ooh,
Apparently.
you negate all of the damage, but you do move. Both of you
Where do you
move
move?
right here. Carson nearly has a heart attack as the both of you come barreling through the door, but you manage to avoid the brunt of the damage. We also need now to resolve horror checks. Because we're all within range of the monster, so we all have to do it. How can such a monster exist? It flutters on wings too small to support its bulk, sliding sinuously through spaces where it should not fit. Every movement sends a terrible chill running down your spine.
According to all laws of aviation, this flying horror should not be able to fly.
We all need to test will. We'll do that. We'll do this one at a time, starting with Lost Joke. Lost Joke, test your will.
Why are we being so mean to Will? What did he do?
Shut up, Wesley. Yeah. You also actually -1 die, but that's fine. Lost Joke, you suffer 2 horror.
Where's the horror?
So basically, take 2 of these cards, face up, and do each of them in turn. Whatever they say. So what have you got?
Minor shock.
No additional effect for this card face down. So you can just put it face down again and put it here. That'll add to your horror. What does this one say? Sorry.
Stop touching it. No effect.
It's just another horror, so go ahead and put it face down. Put it there. I'm sorry, I should have said it's will -1. So whatever will you have, roll one less die. So Kyle, you're going to be rolling 3 instead of 4. Would you like to spend a token to maybe not get 3 horror? We'll still get 2 though.
No. I'm just gonna take 3 horror.
All right, so go ahead and take 3 cards, 3 of these, and take them one at a time. Face up, and do what they say. Just gotta grab it quick.
How do you take them?
Just gotta grab it quick. There you go.
Huh.
And one at a time. Minor shock. Alright, so nothing happens. You just put it face down and put it there. That contributes to your horror. Another one.
Oh no.
Claustrophobia. It is too close in here, too tight. You cannot breathe. You must get to open air. Keep face up. So you can put it in one of these slots. Whenever you end your turn within range of 2 or fewer spaces, suffer 1 face down horror. You're fine. You're in a big open room. You're golden right now.
Okay.
All right. I unfortunately can only roll 2, so I'm gonna spend a token to get 2 successes. So I only suffer 1 horror. Minor shock. Okay. Craig, you're also only rolling 2. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I actually can't. I forgot I'm in darkness. I actually can't spend that, so I actually need to take another horror. Hold on. Hysteria. Screaming hysterically, you claw at your own flesh with your nails. Flip 1 damage face up, then flip this card face down. I don't have a damage, so I don't have to do that. I just have to do horror. Alright. So, Craig, you are not in darkness, so you can use a token if you would like.
I will.
Okay. So you get 2 horror cards. Whenever you end your turn lost in time and space, flip 1 horror face up. Don't think we have any danger of that, so it's fine. You scream and scream and scream, and then you cry and cry, then giggle, then hiccough. Become restrained.
That sounds about right.
So this I'm gonna put on the bottom. You become restrained. Restrained is... here it is, right here. You cannot move voluntarily, and at the end of your turn, you can get rid of restrained. There is a way for other people to help you move, but only if they're in the same space as you, so, it's fine.
The secretary finally got a good look at the horror and screams her head off.
Just to let you guys know, both face down and face up horror counts against your horror number, just your brain. So Kyle, you currently have 3. Lost Oak has 2. I have 2. Craig has 1. All right, that's it. Now it's our turn again. Who wants to go first? Again, there is no turn order, so anyone can go first.
I'm gonna attack it.
All right, Michael McGlenn is going to attack it with your heavy weapon again, I assume? Crowbar?
No, I'm just gonna stop hitting it with a crowbar.
Gonna kind of nudge it with your shoe. You wait for the creature to strike, ready to return the blow at the same moment. Test agility. And you're looking for at least one success. You get that success. The creature's attack creates an opening and you swing your weapon with all your might. The creature suffers 2 damage. The creature is dead. And then he just kind of disappears. He's probably not here anymore. The creature lurches to the ground, dead. Hearing the monster's final fate, the old man in the kitchen cautiously steps out. He goes right there. He can be interacted with if you would like. Lost Joke, you still have 1 action.
The monster?
What about the monster?
I can interact with a monster?
No,
Eugene.
Eugene. Interact with this guy.
Oh.
If you would like. You would have to move into a space though, so maybe you can't interact with him right now.
Yeah, I was just like, I can't.
I meant generally. We all who are playing the game could potentially interact with Eugene if we were over there.
Is there anything in my immediate area I can interact with, like this bookcase? Is it something, or is it just dressing?
You could use the bookcase to barricade a door, but with the monster gone, there's probably no reason to. You can open this door as well if you would like. You could move to another area. You could move it 2 spaces anywhere you would like. Is that where you're moving to? You don't want to move to the kitchen or anything?
No.
Okay.
Secretary says, "Great job killing that monster, sir. Can I get you anything? A coffee, maybe?"
Whiskey. Give me
Who's
a
next?
shot of whiskey.
Who's
How do you
next?
take your whiskey?
Straight.
Straight, maybe a little by. Who's next? That's Michael's turn. Craig? You want to go?
Sure.
What would you like to do? There is still a clue here you could search without moving. You can't move, by the way. I forgot. You can't actually move. So pretty much the only thing you could do is search.
Who has the most horror? Everybody has 2.
Kyle has the most. Kyle has 3.
Oh.
This is 2 face down, but then the face up horror also counts. So he has 3.
I have 4 brain.
You have
A lot of
7.
brain.
Yeah, well you have 7 horror HP.
The secretary kind of looks through this doorway, and the gravedigger's looking scared, so she says, "Chin up, mister," and instills bravery.
All right. Keep that there for now. You can discard a horror. Technically you're supposed to discard it randomly, but like you have a face up, and it doesn't say specifically you have to discard a face down horror. So if you would like to, you can get rid of any of these.
Is this homebrew rules?
Honestly, if we start getting bogged down in the rules, we're never gonna get through this game. So I'm making the choice. If you're discarding it, just put it face down. I'll get rid of it. Put it on the bottom of the pile here. Okay. Now, Craig, put it back here because you don't necessarily need to get rid of it, but we'll see. Flip it over, see what happens.
I glimpse a white ship on a sea of stars. And
Roll
test
your lore,
lore.
and you want at least a 3 to pass.
My lore is
Wait, did
3.
you just use a magic spell?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's weird.
You did not pass. The vision vanishes as quickly as it appeared. Flip 1 horror face up. Then discard this card and get another spell. So you still have the spell. You don't have any horror to flip up, so it, as it turns out, doesn't matter. Here you go, Craig. Here's your new Instill Bravery.
Okay.
And now you still have 1 more action.
I'll search this.
Okay. A china cabinet has been repurposed to store all manner of knickknacks. You would like to search it? The cabinet holds candles, wooden statuettes, stones, beads, and other random objects. You try to discern what they could be for. Roll lore.
That's rude. I don't think Data would like that.
2. As you dig through the objects, you begin to form a hunch that makes you uneasy. You've heard of objects such as these found at the site of occult rituals. They could prove useful to your investigation. You get... circumstantial evidence, which could be useful at the end of the game. You also get 1 clue token.
Which I already got.
Okay. So this is gone.
I also found some whiskey, and I put it in a glass with ice. And
Kinda just-
put it on the table for...
Because you're restrained, you're kind of just like reaching out with the glass, like, here, take it. All right, Kyle, it's you or me. You want to go, or you want me to go?
Here's your whiskey, Mr.
There you
McLean.
go.
Cheers, dog.
All right, I will. I'm gonna open this door.
On the rock.
It's Maverick.
The door
Opening
leads-
doors. The last time we opened the door.
The door leads to. Well, we have to investigate the house. Listen, the if there's anything this Carson knows, it's big old scary houses. It doesn't faze him. He's worked in these all his life.
What do you mean? If anything he knows, if anything he knows is how to bottle.
This
He
door leads
doesn't
to a
even care
small
about
front room
Eugene.
of the mansion. We get
Was this
I
a
believe
study?
it's this way. This is an office.
Sitting room.
The light from the entry shines into the dimly lit office as you open the door. A lamp sits on a large wooden desk, casting long shadows across a mess of papers and books scattered around the room. And there's also a wall up here. It was obfuscated by the app.
Oh, I was looking so directly above this, I didn't realize the desk was an object.
Yeah, these are like some 3D stuff.
How do I emote?
The desktop under the lamp is cluttered with papers. There is any clue here? Across the room, a bookcase stacked with books and other items stands against the wall. Among the items, you spot something useful. We get... well, we don't get, but it is there for the taking. Did I not spell this?
Not found.
There it is. To do the whole word. There are some
We know this. The
said it
search
is
is
over
really
here.
weird.
on the shelf. And I may move inside, which I shall do. Also, who has the lamp?
Throw yourself onto the
Yeah.
desk.
You got the lamp. Didn't mean to do that, sorry. Oh my. Oh. And because I still have an action, I'm going to investigate the papers that are here. The desk is covered in random clutter with a small space cleared in front of the chair for working. I dig through the dense paperwork cluttering the desk looking for anything of interest. I'm going to roll observation. That's 3. I think that's plenty. As you shuffle through the seemingly endless paperwork covering the desk, you spot a weathered journal that looks out of place amidst the mundane clutter. The cover of the journal is marked Lilith Vanderbilt. Right, and I gain the old journal. And now I can read it as an action at some point. Also, oh no, that's it. I can't use this as an action. So no, that's my turn. Kyle?
Okay. I'm going to move into this space.
Okay.
And investigate the creepy, what is it, creepy painting?
It's a creepy painting. It is, in fact, a mysterious painting of a landscape under the night sky. Shadowy figures can be seen amidst the landscape. However, something in the stars catches your interest. Roll for lore. Would you like to change one of those into a success?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
It's dark though.
Oh yeah, it's
Kyle has a kerosene lantern. So actually, he doesn't need to worry about the darkness.
Because it's a light source.
Because it's a light source, and I forgot that it's a light source. Also, any spaces adjacent to him are also affected by this. So basically, right now there is no darkness. As Kyle is in here, there is no darkness right now in this room. But if he leaves, there will be darkness in the room.
Okay.
Your recollection of the constellations is hazy, but something about the painting rubs you the wrong way. There must be a detail you're missing. This clue remains. You can research it again if you want. You also could move again if you want. You do still have one space of movement if you would like to move again. If not, don't worry about it. If you want to search this again, I would say probably don't move again.
Well, that seems like a lost cause to me, so I'm gonna go into this room again.
Alright. And that is our turns.
It's just a creepy painting.
Suddenly, everything goes dark. This affects the person with the lowest lore. Oh yeah, well yeah, you can get rid of that. Yeah, just put it on the pile where it should be. Who has the lowest lore? Lost Joke, you have 2, 3, 4. Okay, Lost Joke, this is gonna happen to you. Whatever is gonna happen.
What did I do?
Michael McGlenn Kane staggers in the dark, attempting to discover what has happened to the lights. Roll a observation, and you're looking for a 1.
I'm just selecting one?
No, you're rolling observation, and you want at least 1 success.
Man, who turned out the
got it.
lights, see?
You realize that you have simply forgotten to open your eyes after blinking. That's it. That's what happens.
Oh, I blinked too long.
You blink. Well, I mean, the game it's supposed to be like a Lovecraftian thing where people might be going mad. I think Michael McGlenn Kane is starting to go a little bonkers.
I forgot to hit the blink button.
It's our turn again. Who wants to go?
He's just been asleep too long.
Keep in mind, there's still Mr. Eugene to talk to if you would like to.
I guess I'll talk to Eugene.
You can do what you want. I'm just saying, he's kind of hard he doesn't like show up on the board very well. Are you going to talk to Eugene then?
Yes, I'm talking to Eugene. Listen up, see?
The old man brushes himself off and tries to calm his shaken composure. You came just in time. Thank you so much for saving me. The name is Eugene. We spoke earlier today. I have heard noises from the attic, but the door is locked. I think something bad's going to happen. Do you want to say, are you okay? Or, where is Mr. Vanderbilt? Or just change your mind and not talk to him?
I guess I'll say, are you okay? Because I don't think my character knows Mr. Vanderbilt.
Okay. Are you okay?
According to my character card.
The butler puts on a weak smile, and the two of you chat for a minute. By the end of the conversation, he seems much calmer. Please take this with you. It has always brought me luck. You get... Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Grab this. Alright, I'll just put it to you. Once per round, you may reroll 1 die.
Seem like accurate assessment. He's been attacked by a monster.
Each investigator in the dining room can discard 1 horror. So that would be Michael and Min. You don't have a horror,
I
so
discarded mine.
okay. Yep. Put it up here. Let's joke. You put it back into the thing. All right. You still have an action to do, Lost Joke. Would you like to do something else?
Is that all I can do to him? I can't talk to him again. He's done.
No,
Everything's off
yeah.
his
Well, no, you
dialogue.
could potentially talk to him again. You can look at him. Eugene calmly tells you what happened before you arrived. Several robed figures entered the mansion through the side door and took Mr. Vanderbilt to the attic. Soon after they arrived, I could hear them chanting. You could ask him, where is the attic, if you would like. Or you could not, or you can do something else. It is your action to ask him where is the attic, or you can do something else. Lost Joke.
Oh,
Hello?
I was babbling and you didn't hear it.
I didn't hear a
Where
single
is
You
thing.
were
that?
muted or something.
Maybe I don't hear it because I have the stream up. You're asking him?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I asked him. No, I'm on push to talk again.
Oh, okay.
You missed my entire babble.
You mean I missed the entire...
I don't see why I should have to be the one down here in the cold.
No,
and
I
the
s-
dark and the damp.
I said this is accurate to true life. I socialize with one other person and I'm beat. I have to take a nap.
Right, you ask, where's that? Those ruffians
I'm-
took Mr. Vanderbilt to the attic. You can get to the attic through the west door of the hall. The door is locked. Mr. Vanderbilt likely keeps the key in his... Wait, I'm not sure if he would want me trusting you with this. Roll your social. Sorry, your influence. Your influence. Would you like to change that into another success?
Will it succeed?
I could not tell you. We don't know.
Fine.
So that's 2. All right. Mr. Vanderbilt has a hidden office that he often retreats to. The door is hidden in the estate's library, which is through the east door when you get into the hall. It uses a very strange lock hidden behind a bookshelf. The butler instructs you how to open the secret door in the library. You gain 1 clue. Oops. All right, that is Lost Joke's turn. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
I feel like I should have used intimidation.
I'll move.
That reminds
Okay.
me of something.
You can
Whenever
move up
a
to...
monster is defeated,
I
gain
know.
1 clue.
Do you need to be in the same room for that to happen?
It just says whenever a monster is defeated.
Oh yeah, you get a clue. You go ahead and get your clue because you can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Kane, I'm so sorry. You asked for your whiskey neat and I brought it to you on the rocks. I've been a bad girl.
Well, I'll just have to deal with you later. See?
Shay.
What are you going to do to me, Mr. Kane?
That's
All
for
right.
me to know,
All
and you
right,
to find
continue.
out.
Continue
Yes,
on.
sir. I continue into the kitchen and search the...
All right.
I-
The refrigerator has been left cracked open, leaking a pool of water onto the floor. You pull open the heavy refrigerator door. Inside, you see a mass of pallid flesh, slick and fragrant with the stink of the ocean. It has the shape of a tube, but surmounted by many writhing tentacles. Its eyes are fixed and dead, staring and seeing too much. You push aside the raw squid and find something useful. It's just a squid. Literally, it's just a squid. You gain another thing. You gain
How long was this fridge door open?
lucky cigarette case.
Eugene was in here this whole time.
And now this is no longer a thing. All right, Kyle, you or me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like a cigarette, Mr. Kane?
Of course. See?
I'm going to move up here because there's nothing else interesting in there. There's some sedatives, but I don't need any sedatives. And I'm going to open this door.
Alright, we need to find the hall.
Well,
Eugene
this
kept
is the
talking
hall,
about
I
a
think.
hall.
Well, this is the lobby. It might
Mm.
not be the hall.
That's
yeah,
true.
the
You're
starting
right.
room's the lobby.
You're right. The door leads deeper into the mansion. Oh,
Because
well,
Eugene kept mentioning a
what?
hall,
well,
but
guess
he failed to say which door led to the hall.
this one. And this one. So let's see, how does this go? It goes like this. Oh, it's because of this. There you go. You know what? It's fine. It doesn't have to be exactly right. And this.
Mario.
Mario.